I walked into a phone booth. The iron door behind me slowly started closing. I dropped in a coin. I was about to make a call, but the phone would not connect at all. I instantly felt irritated, but I had no idea the real nightmare was only beginning. I tried to leave, but the iron door would not open no matter what I did. I thought someone was playing a prank on me, like they locked me inside on purpose. Right then, two office workers passing by noticed me. I slapped the glass and begged them for help, but my voice could not get out at all. Luckily, they understood my gestures. They pulled hard from outside. I pushed with all my strength from inside, but after struggling for a long time, the iron door still would not move. Soon, more and more people gathered around to watch. Those two workers had to leave for work, but during that short moment, the crowd kept growing bigger. Everyone surrounded me like they were watching a show. Then, a strong man stepped out from the crowd. He looked around the phone booth carefully. Then he tried to rip the door open by force. He used every bit of strength he had. He even tore the handle off the door, but the booth still did not react at all. Laughter instantly broke out around us. Even I could not help smiling for a second. The strong man refused to give up. He backed away and charged forward, trying to smash the glass apart. I truly thought I was finally getting out, but after several hard crashes, the phone booth stayed completely unharmed. In the end, he could only walk away. It was obvious brute force would not work. It needed skill instead. Soon, a repair worker arrived. He carefully inspected the entire booth, but he could not even find a single screw. Finally, he tried prying the door open through the crack, but the gap was far too small. Nothing would budge. Then he tried prying from the top, but the result was exactly the same. In the end, to prove his skills, he reattached the broken handle. But right at that moment, I suddenly noticed something strange. More and more people were gathering outside the booth. This place was slowly turning into a tiny society. Some people started shining shoes for money. Some people started selling balloons. Everyone surrounded me, but not a single person could get me out. Just when I was falling into despair, I heard the sound of a fire truck in the distance. Hope instantly came back to me. Firefighters inspected the booth from every angle. Soon, they brought over a ladder. They planned to smash the glass from above. I was terrified because the broken glass could fall onto my head. But just as they were about to start, someone in the distance suddenly shouted for them to stop. A group of people wearing green uniforms appeared. They claimed to be employees from the phone booth company. They said they needed to take the broken booth back for repairs. I was completely stunned. They were going to move me away with it. I tried to stop them, but my voice still could not get out. In the end, they carried the entire booth away with me trapped inside. I could only force myself to stay calm. While the truck stopped at a red light, there happened to be a funeral nearby. The dead man was lying inside a transparent coffin. At that moment, I suddenly felt no different from him. I was also trapped inside a glass box. At the next intersection, I finally realized something was wrong. I saw another person trapped the same way. This was not a coincidence at all. This was a conspiracy. I slammed the glass and begged the driver for help. When the driver ignored me, I shouted at the pedestrians on the street, but none of them could hear me. They thought I was simply waving hello. Everything was only getting worse.